Yo, what's up guys? Back with another video here. So in this video I did upper body. I started off with some warm-up sets of preacher curl just to get my biceps activated and ready for actual sets. So yeah, you guys can watch this for a bit if you want. Okay, so now I'm moving to my actual set of preacher curls. I think I did 2 sets. And I also think I did 7 reps here. This was also really heavy. Like I thought my shit was about to tear off the bone because I'm like, oh my gosh. But yeah, I got 7 reps here, and then I did a little partials at the end. After I got like my 6th rep, I did some partials, as you can see. Yeah. I was really trying to get that last rep there too, but I was like, yeah, this shit's not going up. So I just did some partials at the end. I think I also got 7 reps here too. I tried to go more controlled on the eccentric part because I feel like I go too fast on the eccentric part when I go down, which is probably like the best stretch you'll get on preacher curl, and you should probably go way more controlled on that part because you'll feel more stretch and burn. So yeah, this was also really heavy. I'm like fighting for my life too. So yeah. So then we move into a tricep pushdown with one arm on each. I actually love this exercise because when you fully go down and use full range of motion, you really feel like that stretch and it burns like hell. But that's the whole thing we want to do with our tricep is burn the long head and get that stretch. I'm not trying to be no Jeff Nippert ass person, but like, like stretch is important, but like Jeff Nippert said, it's not important of all the other factors. I do the left arm, which if you guys don't know, my left arm is kind of weaker than my right. So I tried to emphasize it more. And then I realized I had to change the weight because it was way too heavy. So, yeah. As you can see, I use full ROM here when I do my left because I really want to grow my left more so it can catch up to my right, I feel like. Because my left is like, it's not like weak, but it's significantly smaller than my right. So I use full ROM here and get more stretch usually. I feel like I did way more reps than I was supposed to in my rep range, but I think that's okay because it was just 1 set on my left, so it's not gonna do anything. Like, you're still gonna make gains. Like, people, like, when you do more reps out of your rep range, sometimes people will be like, oh, you're not gonna make gains now, bro. You're missing out on all the gains. Like, it really doesn't matter. So then we move into my next set of tricep pushdowns. This one felt way better than my other set because I feel like I really got more range of motion here and I'm actually like pushing more. I don't know how many reps I did here. I didn't count. I think I did like around 7 to 8. I'm not sure. As you can see, I'm using full ROM. I don't like to do none of that partial stuff in the beginning. Maybe sometimes at the end, but I like to use full ROM usually because full ROM's just better, Then we move into my left arm and same thing with my right, except I was way heavier since my left is a little weaker than my right. But, I still felt it and I still use full ROM. So, yeah. Yeah, I keep saying full ROM. When I say full ROM, that means range of motion. If you guys don't know what that means, so I say, like, that means full range of motion, by the way. It's just a short abbreviation. Next, we move into some chest-supported rows. These are so good on your back. Like, these work your lats so well. I've noticed like significant improvement in my lats, and you can easily progressive overload on these. I remember a while ago I was doing 85. Now on these I can do like 145. Like, it's so easy to progressive overload on these. I'm pretty sure I was doing 145 on this, and it was like my first time doing it. So yeah, you can easily progressive overload. You can go heavy. You're really for your lats. Yeah. So then I move into my next set. Like, my form has gotten so much better on this. Before, I used to put the chest support, like, way in front, and I didn't really used to feel my lats that much. And then I put it way more back, and I felt my lats way more, because you're just actually doing a row instead of putting it more in front. Then you're just hitting traps at that point. Also, the mind-muscle connection you feel on this is amazing. So next we go into probably my favorite chest exercise, pec deck. You see how the mind muscle connection is amazing here. I'm controlling the eccentric. Oh my god, I love pec deck so much. Like the stretch, the fibers you feel on your chest is amazing. Like when I'm going back like on the eccentric, my chest blows up so much and it burns like crazy that it hurts. Like it's really bad. That's why I love it. So I'm moving to my next set of pec deck. I did 2 sets to failure. I usually do that for every exercise because that's personally what works for me. But you can do, I recommend 1 to 2. I used to do 3 and 4, but that takes up. Don't do 4 sets of fucking 12, guys. That's so dumb. Like the propaganda on that's stupid as hell. Or like you could do 3, but don't do 4. Like 4 is just like, bro. Like at that point you're running a marathon. But yeah. Then after pec deck, I move into some Bayesian curls. Please tell me in the comments if my Bayesian curl form is good. So, or like if it's bad, so I can correct it. Cause I started doing them a bit ago, and I don't really know if my form's that good, but I do feel the burn on them. So just let me know if it's like not that good, and I can fix it. But Bayesian curls are so good, especially in the lengthened position. Like the lengthened position, I cannot talk. Like yeah. Then I go into my left. I went ruthless on my left. I was really trying to grow that bicep. I think my form's kind of off on my left. Like I don't know why I'm bending, like leaning my left side back more. I noticed that in the video. But yeah, left felt great. Felt amazing because I still got the burn, the stretch, everything. But it was a lot more heavy than my right, I feel like. Because I don't know, I'm just not used to my left. I'm left-handed, but my right feels more natural for other things, though. So, yeah. I had to pop out with a little flex. Like, you know. I don't know if you guys do this, but I just, like, pace around, like, for my next set and just do whatever here. Then we move into some tricep skull crushers. These are so amazing, especially at the top. When you really stretch, you feel that burn. I really love these. I went really heavy on these. I think I did, like, 25s, I think. And my last few reps for these are always just pain and agony. I'm not gonna lie to you. Then I did my left arm here. Yeah. I tried to fix my form a little bit and go way more down. Because I feel like when I go more down, I get more stretch at the top usually. Because I'm not like half-assing it and I'm using full ROM here. So yeah. And then I also like to go more forward in my seat. Because when I put my full back on the seat, you can't fully go down because like your range of motion is limited. Honestly, I don't even know what I was doing here. I was just doing like a bunch of poses here because I felt mad pumped. So I was just like checking myself out in the mirror. Then I moved on to some cable rows. I should have recorded it backwards. Not backwards, like behind me though. Because front's like, I mean, it looks kind of weird. Bro, I love cable rows because you actually feel your lats moving as the weight moves too. So yeah. So I did another set of cable rows. As I said before, I felt my lats moving like crazy here. At this point, the burn was just crazy. I'm not gonna lie, I spent a good amount of time trying to find the perfect angle for me, cause I was so confused. I thought the seat could go down, but it can literally only go up for some reason. And I'm like, okay, what the fuck? So I'm just trying to find like the angle. I finally found the angle in the way I want, and I love this machine now so much. Like I went mad heavy on this. I think I did 100. Maybe like 90 something. I was also mad fatigued. And as you can see, I'm just pushing like crazy. This is an incline chest, by the way. It really hits the upper part of your chest. And my chest was so fucking pumped. So yeah. So I'm moving to my next sets. And as you can see, I was trying to go controlled here. But I was also just pushing that shit up. Because I felt that the burn was crazy, especially at the top. Because you could really just feel your fibers, and then especially when you go down. So yeah, it's probably put this at like top 3 for chest exercises, maybe top 2 after pec deck. After this rep, I went crazy to get this last rep out. Like I literally pushed myself like fucking hell. It didn't look that hard, but and I just slammed that shit at the bottom. Then we move into some curls here. I usually always go heavy for curls because I really want to emphasize my bicep and the stretch. Once again, I'm becoming Jeff Nippard. But, yeah. I feel like I had one RIR left, but I just didn't, like, for some reason, I don't know, I just stopped mid-rep here after this. Yeah, so it's right here. I feel like I had one more rep in reserve. But, boom, yeah. I move into a regular tricep pushdown now. This was, like, coming towards the end of my workout. I did go heavy on this, so yeah. The faces I was making is crazy because this shit burns so bad, especially when you get the full lengthened position and full ROM. This shit burns so bad. Right here, it was life or death on that rep, and I just couldn't get it down. So we move back into pec deck. Like I said, probably my favorite chest exercise. Really felt the burn. The gym was mad empty because the gym was closing like, I want to say like 10 minutes. So I kind of had to rush my workout a bit. And sorry if it sounds like I'm in a bathroom. I'm taking a shit right now, so yeah. And I finished my workout with some heavy incline chest press again. I really went heavy here. I had to hurry up. The gym was literally closing in 1 minute. So I tried my best to like take my time and hurry up at the same time. But yeah. This had to be one of my hardest reps I've ever had, low-key, I'm not gonna lie.